autism spectrum. I did my first stand-up the other day. You guys were both there.
We were there.
Yes.
Underbar.
Yeah, shout out to the Underbar, dude. That fit on the
I just spent 3 days.
I'm pretty sure I got a text from Blake at 3 in the morning. He's like, I did it. Yeah. So I don't think we should just waste that.
We're also highlighting our limited vocabulary.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, I think we can take some of that and be like, yes, we probably should. Other than, oh yes.
Anthony, Blake, and Dylan, the cold slice. Ooh.
Welcome back to the Cold Slice. I think you know who we are at this point. But Anthony is over here and Blake is over here. As you guys have noticed, and if you're following along on our Instagram, you guys know that we were going to make some changes. And then I think we mentioned it in a couple episodes prior to this too, where we're like, we're going to switch some stuff up. We got a new studio. So I don't know if you can see, we got 4 cameras going on right now. Hit them right here. Close up. So we got a ton more stuff. I mean, you can see behind us, we got a different version of the grass wall, but now we have a neon sign, which is pretty fucking cool. And then we got some artwork up. We got some hockey stuff up, some sports memorabilia. I think I've got my fantasy football trophy up over there, which is pretty sick.
All the important trophies.
Yeah, all the important shit. So, yeah, we made some changes. Hope you guys like it. We definitely do. I mean, there's a lot more sunlight here, for sure.
We should have filmed the process of us putting all this up.
Fuck.
So you could have a 3-day experience of us just having fuck fits.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I think, even if you time-lapsed that would still be a 20-minute video.
It was a lot of yelling, a lot of back and forth, a lot of pacing.
Dude, just the amount of shit that we had to move that we didn't realize is really throwing me off.
We're not interior decorators, that's for sure.
No, we had to get the ladies to help us out.
Should shout out our buddy Colton and Lydia.
Oh, yeah.
For letting us film here.
I'm going to cut that.
Oh, why?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Colton and Lydia, for letting us use your studio that you just magically had in your house. So we really appreciate it, for sure.
Well, it's the first time filming in it, too, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no kidding. I love it, though, dude. There's way more room in here. Fucking nice. If we ever get a guest, it's not going to be come on down through the alley, fight your way through the spider webs. And then, no, we also want to thank Blake's mom for letting us film in her basement.
For numerous episodes.
Yeah. I mean, how long have we been doing this now? 4 or 5 months?
Our first month was November. So November, December, January, February, and this is March. This is month 5.
Damn, dude. We've been at it for 5 months.
We just finger counted our way up to that. That's 1 to carry the 2.
Just spelling it out for those viewers and listeners.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were to hit 5. I was like, oh shit, that comes after 4.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. A lot of shit going on. I think we're up to, as of today, whenever today is, we are at 132 subscribers, which is fucking awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I know 5 months in, I don't even know, where are you even supposed to be in 5 months?
I don't know. I think that there's probably people out there who have done it faster.
Yeah,
but
famous people, maybe.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, for us, everything's trial and error, and
yeah,
you guys let us know that. So,
yeah, thanks Reddit, fucking assholes.
You guys have been a huge help, but not at the expense of tears.
Yeah, it's just me on my phone, these motherfuckers. But, no, we love it. Thank you guys for subscribing. We're at 132. That's big news. I mean, we really fought to get to. We were stuck at 80 something.
We have fought for everyone.
Yeah, yes, we have. We sure fucking have. But I think we were stuck below 100 for a couple months there.
4 months.
Oh yeah, 4 months. Yeah, and then we kind of stagnated at 80 something, and then all of a sudden we shot up to 132, which is fucking rad. It's a 40 something difference. So.
Yeah, and they're steady moving up, and this time we're not lying to you about it. So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's
We're
really fun
growing,
to say out
guys.
loud.
There's actual growth, which is, it's fucking awesome.
We're a national podcast.
Yeah, we have shirts now. Oh, we have stickers for sale. I don't know.
We got merch.
Yeah, we do have merch now. How much do you guys want to sell the stickers for?
I was gonna say the stickers have been a hit. Actually, people do like those.
Absolutely, dude. I love them.
By that I mean friends and family that I've talked to about the stickers. I haven't been like, hey, buy this, you know.
Yeah.
But we are offering them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, $2, $3, 4 or 5.
5 and a handy.
Yeah, 5 and a handy. Fucking, I'll take that. Yeah, that's a lot of handies. We'll call it $5. Stickers are $5.
Yeah.
So if you guys want a sticker,
Inflation.
inflation, yeah, they are expensive as fuck to make though. It's like $30 for 100.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? I don't know if I should have told people how much they are, but you can search on Amazon. You know.
Yeah.
It's no secret.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, $5. You can hit us up on Instagram, or you can hit us up on at the cold slice. thecoldslice@gmail.com is our email. So you can hit us up there if you guys want one. And then, I don't know, I'll mail them to you. So just let me know if you want one, and then we'll shoot them over. Shirts are not for sale. So not yet.
Yeah,
We're just
pretty
not there yet.
Yeah. We're not there yet, dude. And like, it's crazy when you go to like, I know we're kind of like doing this, like how do they make the meat kind of shit. But when you go and you're like, hey, I want a bulk order of shirts, you think that you're going to get more of a deal than you actually are. It's like, I looked it up, and our logo has a lot of color on it and color gradients. So I think that plays a huge part in it.
Dude, when I bought them for my soft wash company,
Yeah.
it was not a cheap venture.
Really?
I got like yard signs too. The yard signs blew me away. Was how expensive those were. I was like,
I want those too.
It's plastic. And it go, what are we gonna do with that? Just stick it in there. Check us out.
Yeah, dude, right at the La Center.
You don't mind, right?
I don't know.
Election times are coming up here. So
Yeah,
For the
dude.
cold slice.
Exactly. Yeah, so they're expensive as fuck, man. I looked at like shirts that were, I think for like 100 shirts, it was like $700. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, we could not sell that fairly. You know what I mean? Like, for a reasonable price, I don't think. So as soon as we figure it out, we'll let you guys know. We may have to change our logo, simplify it, or come up with different designs or whatever. But we'll let you guys know when shirts are available. Stickers are available right now, which is pretty cool.
I feel like the funny thing is we're not waiting to change the price of the shirts or find a better deal. We're waiting for our value as a brand to go up. Like, when we're worth $40, we'll let you know.
Exactly, yeah. That's supply and demand, baby. That's basic economics. It just sucks when you're on this end of it.
yeah,
Oh, fuck.
that's funny.
What else are we? I mean, like, we have done so much shit in between, I feel like.
Well, so we talked about we're in a new studio now. This is the first actual podcast that we're filming in the new studio.
Yeah.
So I guess we could
We've
give
tried
them a
like
little
3 times.
background on. Yeah, we have. Yeah. It's been difficult the last little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe go into detail on what we were doing while we were waiting.
Yeah,
For the place.
for sure. We haven't left you guys without content. We tried to make it as smooth of a transition for everyone as possible. So basically what we've done and what we've decided to start doing is, basically we're going to go and we're going to hit the streets and we're going to go try to talk to people, interview businesses if we can, which as you guys have seen, we can. Thank you. Shout out to Wendy and Christina. So, yeah, man. I mean, I think we're going to be releasing those twice a month.
I think is what we've figured out so
That's what we
far.
all agreed on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was like, I don't remember, but yeah. So
I was gonna say Dylan likes to throw out numbers. He's like, we're gonna do it 6 times a month. These guys don't know it yet.
Shout out when it was October 20th, and he's like, our first episode's November 1st. It's like,
I was like, we're still in the talking stages right now.
okay.
we don't even have a camera, dude. Yeah. So so we'll do twice a month. We'll release those on the go kind of footage. They're a lot of fun to do. I mean, as you guys have seen, if you've been following along, we did Hautebox Woodfired Pizza.
Lewa.
Lewa. I was going to say La Way again.
Lewa.
Lewa.
The goose in French.
Yes. I don't know. Dude, I cannot get that
Louis.
down. La Way. I call it that. I don't know why.
Lewa.
Lewa.
It is Lewa, yeah.
Lewa is Louis. I'm saying Lewa is the way.
Lewa.
You lost him.
Cut it.
Lewa. Cut that.
Tried to make a
He's an idiot.
multilingual joke there. It didn't work.
No, that works. And actually, I feel like that works better for me.
Okay.
Lewa is the way.
There you go.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice. I need a children's rhyme to remember a name.
Yeah. That's what you got me for. Song master.
Christina was really nice about that. She corrected us, I think, multiple
million
times.
times. Yeah.
But she probably has to do that, I'm assuming, but
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's like Cajun French. You know what I mean?
she said it's a French name.
Yeah.
So,
The goose.
The goose.
yeah, which that was kind of a cool backstory.
Yeah, that was a cool story.
Check the YouTube video out that we did on that.
We'll
Get more of an explanation.
I'll put a link up right here.
Nice. We're getting good.
Now we're
Getting
adding
good
some editing to it.
I watched this one dude on YouTube, and he's always doing that. He's like, check this video up right here, and then he doesn't put it. I'm like,
Well, we just did that
respect
too
that.
because I don't even know how hard that's going to be.
We'll find out. It's not that hard though.
If it's not here, it's going to be.
There somewhere. Right down there.
If it's not on the screen, it'll be in the description.
And then you can check it out. I don't know my left and my right on camera, but I think up here or over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Your videos somewhere. Jesus, we're idiots.
looking like Ricky Bobby's up here. My hands are slowly rising.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, man. So we're going to be releasing those videos twice a month. I mean, I think that's pretty much it for schedule changes.
That they're going to see. Yeah, I mean, we're still going to be putting out the same amount. We're just restructuring a little bit behind the scenes, which would be boring for you guys. So
Yeah, but you'll get a podcast episode every goddamn week. Otherwise, I'm just going to quit. I'm going to quit doing this. But that's my baseline, man.
I start getting some comments that are like, "Don't put a post up."
Please stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's been a fun ride, fun couple of weeks. I personally was pretty sad that we left the last studio. This one's better.
It's definitely bittersweet. It's like
Our roots.
moving out.
Yeah,
It's a bummer, but it's also like, all right, we're moving on.
totally. We'll be doing it again eventually. Yeah,
We'll outstay our welcome for sure.
yeah, fairly quickly. Yes, as we tend to do. As I look around the room, I'm like, we leave a lot of shit laying around here. You know?
I think my mom on 3 occasions was like, you got to clean up the beer cans. She's like, this isn't college.
Blake's mom was an
Please.
absolute saint through that whole process.
Yes, she
I'm
was.
getting a degree in comedy, Mom.
You don't understand.
On the streets. Oh, Jesus.
2 most lucrative careers, music and comedy, and somehow I picked both of them.
Yeah.
Least lucrative, I mean.
Right. Oh, man. Hautebox Woodfired Pizza. That's in the Hazeldale Commons. We interviewed Wendy for that. She's a real sweetheart, too. We actually went back and we gave her some stickers because we enjoyed her company so much. She let us put one on her truck, which the video is, you have the video, I think.
Yeah, we'll post that on Instagram.
Yeah. We'll post it on Instagram. And then I'll put up a little thing right here, just like kind of showing the action or whatever.
I was going to say, if you guys make it by and you could take a picture with us, tag us in it.
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
That would be
be
cool.
cool as fuck. Yes, we need to get people to do that. Good idea.
And we're going to slap more stickers around places, but we need help with it. So
Yeah.
buy a $5 sticker and then use it on somebody else's stuff.
Yeah, dude. Put it in restrooms and
Don't
shit.
vandalize.
Yeah, don't do that, but maybe.
Ask permission first, or don't, but don't get us in trouble.
Yeah, definitely don't get us in trouble. If you get in trouble, that is okay, but not us. Yeah, so we interviewed Wendy. That was great. What was the name of that pizza? I know it was President's Day. Was it
32.
Yeah.
1732? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool pizza.
Yeah.
Cool idea. She's got another really cool one coming up that I don't want to spoil, but it drops this weekend. So another
one,
excuse to go by and check it out.
The one this weekend is like a banana pizza. Banana mango? Does it have mango on it?
Yeah, it's called the Presley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it Elvis's birthday or did he die this day?
I don't know,
We should have asked.
We should have asked.
I
but
should have
it has
mentioned
significance.
You can check her Instagram though, and she's got a whole story about it up there, and she shows you the
Hautebox
pizza.
Woodfire, and you got to spell it right. It's Haute.
Yeah.
He's like, what's the rest?
spell the rest of it?
BOXWOOD.
How many numbers are in that name?
RE.
Can you use it in a song?
Yeah.
The Hautebox.
Cool. I could see the wheels turning there. You were like, I could.
You're like, absolutely. Here comes your jingle.
Just put everything to the Cold Slice outro theme song. The Cold Slice at the Hautebox.
What is the way? Oh, man.
That's fun.
What is the way?
Yeah. That's pretty good. We should send that to her. Charge her for it, though.
Yeah. We've stopped putting our intro song on these videos. We got to start doing that again.
Yeah.
Or
No.
if you're over it.
I don't know. I'm not over it. I just think that on the
I just
like.
spent like 3 days working on it.
I'm pretty sure I got a text from Blake at like 3 in the morning. He's like, I did it. So I don't think we should just waste that.
On the YouTube videos where we're on the streets, I tried to make it work. I promise you. I couldn't do it.
I think just for the podcast episodes.
Yeah.
We don't put it on the on-the-go ones, I don't think.
No, we do the outro on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's pretty rad.
I was gonna say that was a cool experience though. The on the go deal was kind of spontaneous. Like we had talked about maybe doing something like that, but obviously we're a podcast at the roots, so like we're like, I don't know if that's really the direction we want to go.
But Reddit made us.
Well, and they had a good point. We're like, you know what? We're in between studios right now. We might as well like do something. We went out there and then obviously met Wendy and Christina as well.
We actually pulled up. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. We actually pulled up 2 Hazeldale Commons and Brothers Cascadia. Honestly, we were just going to get a beer and like film that. But we pulled up and like we were taking exterior shots of the buildings and the food trucks and stuff like that. And Wendy, like, we literally see Wendy halfway out of her window, and she's like, "Hey,
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? I've heard about you." And we were like,
oh no.
"Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Where'd you hear about us from?" And she's like, "Reddit." And it's like, "Fuck." Hey,
But it was a good thing.
If
Yeah.
anyone's curious about that, just check the Vancouver subreddit.
yes, yeah, and we're on the Washington one.
Yeah.
And Portland hasn't gotten back to me yet, but we are on Vancouver and the Washington subreddit now.
Yeah. This was our like maybe 5-year plan to start going on the go and talking about food, but someone left a self-important comment.
Yes.
And we were like, well, watch this. We can do this shitty,
I
but
was
we
gonna
will do
say
it.
after you like set your pride aside though, I was like, you know what? That's some valid points. Like we
No.
should probably try that out. And sure enough, like I mean, we were talking about our followers and subscribers starting to steadily trend upwards. And I feel like as soon as we went in,
The advice was good, and we took it, and thank you, and sorry for saying it was self-important.
Well, he's so
Okay.
I'm sure he's going to be listening to this one. So I'm just going to say his username. I'm going to out him right now. It was a good comment. I was extremely offended at first, and there were a couple of angry text messages I sent to these guys. But thanks for your comment. I know that sounded not thankful, but it is.
no, he definitely was helpful.
We got
So,
like 40 new subscribers in 2 weeks.
Right off the bat.
I was like, okay, he knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does.
But he did say we weren't interesting enough or funny.
Yeah, and you know what? I agree with him.
I was going to say, I think as right now, which is we have some things in the work to change that.
I'm going to therapy now.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. I think that, honestly, his comment was more like, you guys need to talk about food throughout the entire podcast. Stick to that. That's what you guys know. Or, that's where your niche should be.
It's where people came. I was like, I would not say that we know
No.
food, because that's kind of the whole point is like, we don't.
That was the next comment we got. Was if you're going to talk about food, use more descriptive words.
Yeah.
Which, so we got to be careful of that too. Like, obviously take it into consideration, but we can't
Look,
take everybody's opinion to the maximum value and be like, yes, we're going to do all this.
No.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
we're
food
still going to make
thesaurus.
nobody happy.
Right. Here's the deal, man. Like the entire podcast idea. This is why I don't take too much stock anymore in what these people are saying sometimes. But that whole comment where that person was like, you need to use more descriptive words. Fuck that. The whole point of the podcast is that 3 regular people walk into a business or something like that, and then we, from a regular person's perspective, what is it going to be? You know what I mean? We have just chosen to highlight businesses. On top of that, you know.
We're also highlighting our limited vocabulary.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, I think we can like take some of that and be like, yes, we probably should, like, other than, oh yes, this tastes good.
How many words do you know
crunches in
for-
mouth, you know, like,
Amazing.
I mean, I
Fantastic.
swallow, me think good, you know, like I think we could add a little bit more to it, but we are on a dangerous line of then also talking about absolutely like,
Shit, we don't know about.
yeah, like I don't know like what the correct texture is supposed to be on the food
No,
or
'cause
what
we're
so
not-
it's like I'm not a food critic and I don't want to.
Not gonna pretend.
I don't want to try to pretend to be one because I'm just going to get shit on further. So it's like we are regular guys doing it.
Also, if you remember correctly, we tried the food critic thing and he didn't like it.
Did not work
no,
out.
that backfired too. That was we were just
Getting
complete
actively shadow
assholes.
banned
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm just shitting on these businesses.
Again,
Yeah,
sorry,
the point
Hautebox.
is to highlight and help businesses, not completely, shit on them for something that they can't control.
Pizza's a C minus.
Yeah.
Look, we know.
Look, we drove the pizza like 15, 20 minutes out from where we were originally supposed to eat it, and it doesn't taste the same now. Like, no, we're just dicks. So
Yeah, those first couple of videos, we're gonna go back and
they'll
get.
haunt us for a while. I think.
They will.
But everybody's got to find their footing.
That's
so.
true, and unfortunately, some businesses have to fall in order for that to happen.
I mean, luckily, like we've been talking about, our subscribers and followers are just now starting to trend upwards. So I don't think that we did too much damage on the the first one where it's like
No, nobody saw it.
I'm
We
sure
just
that
expose ourselves to our family and friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Pretty
my
much.
mom and dad were probably like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna eat there anymore. But that's probably about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we took some missteps for sure, but you know what? God damn it, here we are. New studio, moving on up.
You get to see our journey. That's a special thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. For that Brothers Cascadia video, Wendy was super nice, and so was Christina. But in particular, that talking to Wendy, that was like
Maybe we
so
should describe a little bit
validating.
about Brothers Cascadia in general.
Yeah, go for
Oh, you're the only one that gets to cut people off.
it. Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was just saying for the people that didn't watch the YouTube video, so they have an idea of what the location's like.
Yeah, for sure. So there's if you go into Hazeldale, there's an iconic Burgerville, and it's like right across. It's like at the there's like four corners, right? So it's Burgerville, a pho place, Unforgettable is what it's called. Walgreens, and then on one of the corners there's a place called like Super Taco Express. Now behind that is Hazeldale Commons, which has Brothers Cascadia, which is a large brewery. And that's a cool spot too, because you can actually walk in and you can see all of the brewing barrels, and like they have live music and trivia and just a ton of outside seating with heaters. It's great. It's a good spot. And then in front of that, they have 4 food trucks, and that is Hautebox Woodfired Pizza, Lewa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's doing the jingle again in his head. He's like, yeah, that was it.
That was it. Got
Hey,
it.
why
Good
is
for
the way?
Lewa, Banh Mi Saigon, and the Mighty Bowl. So you basically walk in, you park in their gravel parking lot, and then you're immediately walking into like either the food truck section or the outside seating section, and it's just a cool spot.
You can't go wrong with any of them.
No, they're all
They're
good.
super dog friendly too, which
Yeah,
is nice. So it's like
exactly.
family friendly, dog friendly. They got heaters
Yeah.
set up out there for times like this. But then during summer, it's like they bust out the cornhole and
Yeah. I mean, really, I think I said it in the video. I don't remember. I was standing in a field and it was freezing. I think I was like 3 beers deep at that point, too. But it really is kind of the heart, almost the epicenter of Hazeldale. I mean, they've really created their own, basically, like little economy there, little camp. It's pretty cool. It's a cool spot to be.
We were talking to the people that had the dogs. There's like 5 dogs on the same owner.
yeah, that was they was taking full advantage of that. You
Yeah.
remember when we were waiting for the pizza?
With the St. Bernards or
yeah.
whatever?
And the guy walked up and they literally had like 5 or 6 dogs.
Yes, yeah. I do remember that now.
Yeah, we were talking to another dog owner. He was saying that particular area is one of the largest dog areas that a business has.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So like other places, they allow your dogs, but there's nowhere for them to go, and this Hazeldale Commons has like a big field and
Yeah, totally. And plenty of space to bring your dogs. You know, you don't have to.
I mean, they literally had enough space in one outside booth to have 5 dogs.
Yeah.
And it wasn't intruding on anyone else.
No, it's great. It's a good spot, all of them. We did send it. I don't know if I should mention that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our lack of response.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no.
all right. No.
They're busy.
Yeah, they are
They
busy.
will get back to us, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Brothers Cascadia is right there. And then there's food trucks in front of it. And then Brothers Cascadia has a second location in downtown Vancouver that used to be Mav's Tap Room. So it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah, it'd be fun to try to get in and film that spot too, because it's like a totally different vibe. That one's like a tap room. Like obviously they don't have their brewery equipment there, but they flipped it, and instead of having food trucks at that one, they actually have their own kitchen. So they have a whole different menu than obviously they'd offer
yeah.
at the other location.
Don't they have like a Scotch egg?
Yeah, I've had it before. It's actually really good.
What is that?
Okay, so to be completely honest with you, I'm not like 100% certain. So it's like a soft-boiled egg, and then encrusted around it, at least this one, and I don't know if this is how it's traditionally done or not, because I'm not like, smart with food like that or food history, but it's like chorizo that's cooked around the outside of it. And then I don't know. So it's like got a crispy like chorizo layer on the outside, and then it's like the soft-boiled egg in the middle. It's fantastic. It was really good.
Huh. Sounds kind of good.
I like those descriptive words.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was good. Crispy.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Crispy and crunchy. Like you could take a knife to it. It's like there's some ASMR for you too. Yeah.
Oh, God. I hate ASMR.
Did you get those ear tinglies?
No, I
don't get that.
Tinglies
It just
elsewhere.
I can't do those videos because when people talk like that and you hear the like, I'm like, that's not doing it for me. That's freaking me out. If anybody's that close to my ear,
Yeah.
like I'm stepping away and not talking to you anymore.
It just reminds me of old people, dude.
Yeah, they're like tapioca.
Where you just hear like
Yeah.
sometimes you listen to like NPR or something like that, and like that's all you hear. It's just like you can every word. You know what? It's like anyone who's 50 and above. I feel like that's what you hear from when they're talking, or like a lot of like their lip is just being like.
Yeah. That's what that is, 100%. That's
Yeah, it's gross. I hate that shit. Anyway, yeah, dude, it was cool. It's been cool. I don't know. Do we want to talk about Lewa
Yeah.
on this one, or do we want to save that for another episode?
it's up to you, man.
Let's do it. Let's burn it.
Yeah.
Christina was a real sweetheart, dude, and she makes
Yeah.
the best beignets I've had. Honestly, I think they were better than the ones I had in New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah.
You were saying that you're like, I think these are like, or you said what? These are like the closest I've had to being over there.
I
But
did
now
s-
that you ate them, you're like, this is
Yeah.
it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, those were better than the ones I had in New Orleans.
He's stopping on the way home too now.
I might. They were really good.
I'm not a huge sweet guy, which I've actually been coming around to it now. So I was hesitant to try it, but I
Yeah.
recently have been like enjoying like the like original like glazed donuts and stuff. So I'm like, you know what?
Krispy Kreme.
I'm here. When in Rome, I'll give it a try.
2012.
You know.
Sure.
Yeah. And they were fantastic. I don't know. I've never had any other ones before, so that's I don't have any frame of reference. But I mean,
I don't
it tasted
want any
really
other
good.
ones.
No, you really don't. I don't. I mean,
Those are so good.
you want to try them, but like, so I was in New Orleans, and you're walking around, and there's this iconic. It's been around for fucking ever, basically, but it's just this like square, and then it's got a huge garden, and I want to say, maybe George Washington is riding a horse, like it's a giant statue. But anyway, there's this like iconic bakery that's open, I think 24 hours, and they basically just make beignets, and then they serve coffee.
24 hours.
I think so.
Damn, coffee with that actually sounds like it'd be really good.
Yeah. And so basically at all hours of the night, you can show up at this place and you sit in kind of a courtyard with like tables and chairs or whatever. And there's live music there playing all the time. Tip them or whatever. But yeah, it's just kind of cool. It's like right next to the river. And so we stopped in. It was like early morning. I hadn't slept on the plane ride. And we got beignets and they were good, but they were dry. And I was like, I even talked to Christina and she was like, I like mine a little bit
doughy.
Gooey. Yeah. And I hadn't had them like that. And I was like, me fucking too. I also like
I
them
found
like
out. Me too.
that. Yeah. Because I think the ones I had in New Orleans, they make them and then they sit there for a minute. But Christina makes them like right then and there when you ask for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was fucking awesome.
I was gonna say she was a sweetheart. She just brought those out. She's like, you got to try these.
Yeah, totally.
And it was awesome too because we were, standing out in the rain, and if you watch the video, you can kind of tell from the weather. It was windy. It was. I think you could tell all of us had a little bit of until we started getting fed good food and drinking good beer, a little bit of a pissy attitude towards it.
Yeah, I showed up.
We're standing out in the fucking rain. I'm tripping over shit. Blake's part was hilarious. That was completely like unscripted. I honestly was like, I had to hold the camera. I was the cameraman for that, but I was like, Blake, watch your foot, watch your foot, watch your foot.
Yeah.
Tripping over stuff and freezing my balls off was
Yeah.
the quote.
Yes, exactly. I think we even got a comment on YouTube that was like, that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Like, we'll make sure he trips more often.
Yeah. Start shoving him over.
Put it in the freezer.
Yeah, it was definitely a cool experience. I didn't get a chance to try. Now, okay, so with Wendy we tried pepperoni pizza and then this 1732.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we tried 2 pizzas from her, and I think we've had her before we even started the podcast, and it's always just been amazing. Now with Christina, we just had a chance to try the beignets, and I think we need to rectify that.
Oh yeah.
I want to fucking.
I'll be back.
I've been back and I had the like the Cajun tacos that they do. I didn't go back. I had them before we filmed.
Can you describe those? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I just remember them being really good. It had a good spice to it. I mean, it was shrimp tacos and they were done right. Nice soft.
So it was shrimp, but were the shrimp breaded and fried?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't.
Okay.
I might get it wrong. I don't want to like screw it up and get it wrong, but I want to say no, but I'm not certain. I know they do a po' boy, which probably would be, right?
Yeah.
But I had the po' boy like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've had a few things on their menu and everything has been really good. I can tell you that.
Sure. I actually, I'm going to keep saying it. I went to New Orleans, and there's a couple of things you have to try when you're in New Orleans, right? Like gumbo, etouffee, and a po' boy. Maybe
jambalaya.
Jambalaya, yeah, that too. You're right. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't like shrimp that much. I'm like the po' boy. I even stopped into this place and I was pissed drunk, like just hammered, right?
Had to use a lot of beads around his neck.
Yeah, dude. I was showing these milkers off. And so we stopped in, and I could smell them, and I could see them making the po' boy. And it's like this place that's been there for like 100 years or whatever. And then I just realized, it's like it's shrimp, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I wanted it so bad, but I was like, I think I'm going to throw up.
Didn't sound settling on your tummy.
No, and dude, people that drink and eat seafood are insane to me. I do not understand it. I think it's disgusting. Like,
I don't know. I was going to say, I eat seafood all the time. I love it.
I don't know how you do. I mean, sushi, all right.
You get sake.
I almost feel like
yeah,
that's nice.
I could do that.
I obviously like sushi is seafood and about as seafood as you could get, but I almost like don't consider it seafood because there's so many people that I know that are like, oh, I don't like to eat fish at all. I can't eat this at all, but I'll go have sushi. It's like,
yeah,
I think it just, I don't know.
I think I just like, I put it into a different subcategory in my head. I'm like, yeah, technically seafood, but like not.
And it's like literally raw fish.
Ideas, because like I imagine like white wine with seafood as being a nice thing, but I think in your head maybe you're thinking like going out to the bars, having like 5 IPAs, and then going and getting seafood.
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking.
That would be rough. Yeah, I can see that as being rough. I'm thinking, if I'm having seafood out somewhere, I'm already trying to be a little bougie, so I'm probably not gonna have a beer with my,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Salmon fillet or
something.
But I see what you're saying because you're coming off the street.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I've been drinking beer all day, baby. Like, I'm fucking. I gained 30
to be
pounds.
fair, that's like beer drinkers then, because there's definitely other people that'll drink alcohol. They're like, I'm gonna have a glass of wine or two. And that might not be like as awkward of a thing to be like, I want the salmon fillet.
Give me the rich boy.
Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, I think we should be on Are You Garbage at some point, and then we're
on track.
We are on track. Yeah.
Our growth.
With our numbers right now,
If
it's
we
not
had
crazy to
this
think.
growth every week, we would easily be.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not crazy to think in 20 years we can't sit down with them.
Foley, I hope you make it another 20 years, buddy. I love you. I want to be on your podcast. Fuck, man. Yeah, so all that was great. Check those videos out. It was really fun doing it. And I really wish that we had spaced it out a little bit because we also went to Little Beast Brewing and all that kind of stuff, which we'll get into on a different episode. But it was great. It was a good time. I love those people. Wendy and Christina are genuinely good people, and you just want them to succeed, and there's no reason they can't. Their food is
I
amazing.
mean, I was going to say they are succeeding. When we were there, it was like there was just lines of people. It was
Dude.
difficult to find a time to do an interview while they're working.
Absolutely, man. And they both, I swear to God, everyone that walked in, they were like, "Hey, how's it going, Joe?" Or
Yeah, they knew every customer's name. It was
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, they really are building their own little neighborhood there, and it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
How cool is that? That they both just settled there, and they were just become friends with everyone. So,
Don't forget about the Mighty Bowl. Steve owns that, and Jeb and Bao own Banh Mi Saigon. We did try their food too.
Yeah, they
was
just
great.
weren't there to do an interview. Otherwise,
we could always go back.
Because Wendy was saying that they're super nice and they would have probably been willing to and let us interview them. But
totally, yeah. Maybe we should do that. I mean, I wouldn't. I have had Banh Mi Saigon a handful of times. I wish I had had it. I wish I've had it more, but I'd really like to talk to them because, like I said, they're part of that neighborhood too.
yeah, their banh mi sandwiches are ridiculously good.
Yeah, I do love a good banh mi. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the TISM spectrum, I did my first stand-up the other day. You
Hell
guys
yeah.
were both there.
We were there.
Yes.
Underbar.
Yeah, shout out to the Underbar, dude. That place is cool as fuck. I know we've been there drinking, more than a handful of times. But, yeah, it's a great spot, man. Every Monday night, you guys, this episode's not going to come out. I'll be done already. But I'm going to try to be there every Monday night. Otherwise, I will post where I'll be at on my socials. Yeah.
I like that.
I'm not ready to release my socials to the world, but you can find them if you look hard enough. So started my stand-up career. It actually went pretty well.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
He got compliments from other comedians, which I think is a cool thing. you
Yeah,
know?
and 2 audience members.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was pretty nice. I was scared shitless, honestly, going up there, and I had a couple of beers, but I think next time I have less beers, and I remember more of my set. So it's only
He's
good
cutting himself
things.
short. He didn't mess up.
I think you
It was
nailed it.
good. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got it on video.
Yes, we did, which we will not be posting that one. I don't think it's ready for that. But that's a good time, dude. That's I was talking to Jaden about this last night, and I was like, I think I have found my niche where I'm like, this is I don't know how to play an instrument. So watching you guys go play up on stage and stuff, I was always like, man, that looks super cool. I wish I was up there too. But fuck you guys. I have my own thing now.
It's not too late to play the cajon, buddy.
That's true, yeah.
I was going to say, you didn't take that talk box serious enough. We got you.
Yeah. We should bring that up here and do an episode with just that.
Yeah.
No one can talk through the talk
That'd be
box.
funny.
all the
I'll
time.
just play all the notes and you guys try to.
Perfect. Yeah, no, it was a good time, man. I definitely think that I'm going to continue doing that. There's no reason not to. I really enjoy it. I've got pages and pages and pages of stand-up notes. So, maybe I'll be on the road this time next year.
I think we should put a special tier on Patreon for just being able to view your stand-up sets.
Yeah, I agree. I think we talked about that a little bit, and maybe I'll release a stand-up set every once in a while just to show people what's up. But otherwise, from here on out, check out our Patreon. If you're already a member, thank you very much. But I'll be posting all of my stand-up sets on our Patreon. So
Gotta pay to play.
that's right. Got to pay to play. It's only I think it's $5 a month.
Yeah.
So, and then Our Patreon is pretty barren right now, just because all of the content that we make in the short time that we have to release it to you guys to keep on schedule. But that's perfect Patreon material. I mean, you know.
Well, we've talked about some other things too that are going to get added in here really soon. So which we're not going to obviously release to you, but we do have things in the work for the Patreon subscribers we have. So
yeah, like we're going international. That's going to be sick. I'm not making promises, but we will take the Cold Slice international.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty cool. Did you guys know that we have listeners in Spain?
So we are already international.
Yes, we are an international
so we should
podcast.
go say hi.
Barcelona.
Do you guys want to, for the listeners in Spain, do you want to pay for us to come do an episode over there?
Just one international flight 3 times.
Yeah. So we got some listeners in Spain. Shout out to you guys. Germany. I think there was one in Italy. There's a couple other spots too. Nothing in Canada yet that I know about. So
That will change.
That will change because I will also be doing a set in Canada. Stand-up set.
Wow.
So
That's cool.
All right.
if there's an do they have comedy
If they'll
in
let
Canada?
him, yeah.
That'd be
If
awesome.
Canada even lets
be
him
cool.
in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Otherwise, his set's going to be right at the border.
The joke is just me turning around and going home. Yeah, I don't know if they do comedy in Canada, but we're going to find out. So, yeah, it'll be cool. This episode was just kind of letting you guys know what's up, just kind of updating you. Honestly, I would say go check out the videos that we put out. We're going to be putting out a lot more of them as the time marches on. It's a lot of fun doing it. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
The cold slice.